Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And the Red Raiders ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun. Like the last throwdown they had. Expect more.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Craig. Here comes the Heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And you simply cannot start the game any better if you're on defense. The first two plays of the game, you get a sack. That's how you seize momentum.
And this defense has taken up residence in the backfield, and the crowd loves it. Third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes it on the run. Goes high to pull it in. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back. And you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Keeps it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up.
Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And it will be Will Hammond at the controls. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Hits inside, it's Sticky. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride him again. Oh, he's got some space. The 50, the 40, past the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed, and that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the counter. Bringing it back. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders have taken it inside the 20. They're going to ride this running back. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Breaks into the open. Into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Follows his blocks. It's Dickey. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the air, it's Hammond. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's funny.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the run, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. On the run, it's Sticky. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. He'll try to do it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Motion from the wideout. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Sells to fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Hand it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To throw, it's Hammond. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just gets rid of that one.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. That one's not even close.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his keys.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Unloads to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Horned Frogs will... Way on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Red Raiders sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Reese?
Holly, thank you. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Hammond. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Drops back on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Some misdirection with the counter. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back because
he's going to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the number 25 team, the Miami University Redhawks.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action on 1st down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They've got him corralled.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The give to the lone running back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? To the air, it's Francis. Fires to the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And the Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
It's caught. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, TCU! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Looking for a crease. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Looking for a man. It's Francis. And he gets rid of it.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They go to the draw. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. second down, going to throw it. Caught. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. After swapping ends in the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Makes a grab right along the back of the end zone.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Francis. Out wide right, it's Carter. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Got to make the play on 4th. Rush is on. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Left side is Williams. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it on the counter. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. And the point after is good. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The hand to the running back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Moves the pocket. It's Craig. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right side, it's Small. Running free. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, TCU! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Back's got it on the screen. Turning it on! He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Red Raider! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Craig. A little release to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They just keep firing. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Might as well run him again. And he's brought down after a short gain. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Oh, he's got some space. Inside, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Trying to establish the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Craig. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.